So in the comment section below, right when this opens, everybody say, loveland!
Earthbound podcast.
Welcome back to the Earthbound podcast with your host, Josh Carr.
Wait, you're the host?
And Chew.
Since when are you the host?
Yeah, Josh is the host.
This ain't your channel, bro. This ain't your channel.
Yeah, but I'm the CEO.
You were the one who got 700 views.
That's actually one of my topics.
Yeah.
This is true.
Yeah. Well, you know, as you heard it, I'm Teagues, and this is Chew.
I'm Chew.
Apparently, I got demoted from being, like, the actual, like, leader of this bunch, even though I'm the one who's recording this, and I'm the one who's going to edit it, Carr. I'm gonna be real. Actually, the last one, the cars weren't even that audible because of I put extra noise canceling on it.
Oh, no.
Well, now, whenever we hear it, we're gonna make it clear for the audience.
Yeah, maybe I can just edit a car in post.
Like not even like a car noise, just a car.
Yeah.
Before we get into the topics today, shout out to our sponsor, Akai.
Akai, and he actually
more
left
about
us.
him at the end of this video.
What do you mean at the end of this video? I could just put the message here.
Oh,
You
yeah.
could, and then I'd be wrong.
Oh, well, you're wrong.
You know what? Make him wrong.
Yeah, you're wrong. Here's the message.
What's up, everybody, on this Freak Earth podcast? Apparently, I'm sponsoring this video for $0.00, so I'd like to shout out. I made this cool video on my epic YouTube channel of Teagues, or you can edit this, Teagues, right? Of at Akai_AYKAI. I made a video about Minecraft end mods. It was pretty good. I also check out the episode of this Earth Freak Bound podcast where I was on it as well, and I said like 2 words in the first 30 minutes, and then I yapped for the rest of the time. It was pretty awesome.
Okay,
Right,
we didn't actually need to pause that long because I'm gonna edit it. Imagine we just sit here in silence. I don't actually cancel. I don't actually clip it or anything. You can still hear us. We're just like that would be a thing. But anyway, thank you to our sponsor. He was on the last episode and he was in our latest video.
Yeah. By the way, for the audio listeners at home, if for some reason you've watched the Earthbound podcast and haven't watched Teagues' video, check it out.
Well, to be fair, I think literally everybody has. I can't think of a single person who would watch this but not the video.
more than the people who watch the podcast, apart from maybe the Billy viewers.
Yeah, right.
Oh, true.
Right. I haven't uploaded the gaming video to Billy Carr. Yeah, that one's not on Billy. They're just all about the podcast. They don't care about video games.
Absolutely.
Well, then they're going to be really confused by that comment.
Okay. Well, I don't care, bro. Sometimes you have to learn that you're too big to fail. And you get sloppy about things and doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm like a bank, bro.
You get sloppy about things?
No, I'm too big to fail.
No. I thought you were just making commentary on our current banking system.
No. Well, a little bit, but that's not really, that wasn't the focus of the joke anyway.
Anyway, moving on.
Anyway. Hey, you know what? That actually got me on, I think, talking about video games. What's the last video game you guys played?
I've talked about this. I played Shim.
I don't know what that is. I'm gonna be real. I still don't know what that is. I never looked it up.
It's like a game where you traverse shadows, and it's like a puzzle game because you got to get from point A to point B, but you can only traverse using shadows.
Yeah,
it's fun.
Chew, man.
Really cool.
Chew, man. Yeah. I'm glad you enjoy that, but that sounds like the most boring game I've ever heard of, and you should feel bad.
Man, that's so nice of you to say, Teagues.
What about you, Josh?
Roblox.
Wow. What a shocker. Wait, in that case, Chew, you would also be Roblox.
They would also be I mean, I'm going to be honest, I don't know. I don't...
Do we even play, like, other games?
Besides
I've been playing.
Roblox?
I've been playing a lot of Minecraft recently. That's like the main thing I've been doing.
Minecraft.
Minecraft. Dude, do you remember when they made that Easter egg?
What?
Yeah.
The Minecraft Easter egg.
Yeah. Wait, is it not in the game anymore?
I don't know. I don't check the status of the Minecraft Easter egg.
I just remember seeing the Yogscast say something about it.
Dude, yes, that's it.
And I couldn't tell. I actually didn't know if it was real or not. I thought they may be joking.
Oh my god, dude. I don't even know if people are going to know who the Yogscast is.
What do you mean?
The Yogscast is? You mean the Yogscast
I didn't even watch them. I wasn't even around like on the internet when they were. I wasn't around on the internet when they were a big thing, and even I know who they are.
Yeah, that's I mean, I don't know, dude.
The only reason I say that. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, it's because like, bro, I don't even understand. If you were born in like 2008, you're not a person. How are you like? That's just you're not real. That's too young.
People born in 2009 and after are fine. Just 2008.
No, they're also not people. How is someone born after 2010? How is that possible?
That reminds me of that one meme that was like, "Bro was born in 2024. Bro missed everything."
Well, yeah. So far, I mean, to be fair, we also missed everything. We missed
this is true.
Literally 99% of human history and just the history of everything. But we also will experience something.
Yep.
Technically, we will experience the most advanced civilization can technically get in our lifetime.
That I don't know what you're implying.
What do you mean?
Do you mean that after we die, after we're gone, like there's not going to be any advancement? Humanity is just going to fail?
No, I'm saying we're experiencing however advanced technology is getting in our lifetime.
That's literally everybody who's ever been born.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Maybe you are true, but I'm built different.
Well, you know what? I don't care about your pessimism.
Yes.
Wait, my pessimism?
Yeah, because you think that apparently we're just going to die after, like, we're the last generation.
As if 99% of human history hasn't concluded the fact that we will eventually die.
Oh, well, I mean, we will eventually die, but you're saying we're going to die in the next, 100 years.
Yeah, that's just how it works.
Well, I mean, not us individually. I mean, humanity as a whole. So you think civilization is going to be gone in 100 years?
Yeah, exactly, dude.
Why?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Ow!
What did you do?
You slapped me.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, I'm trying to gaslight people.
How'd you forget that you slapped him?
Who's trying to act innocent?
I have amnesiac slaps.
Oh, well, I thought you were just trying to act innocent because people can't see it.
Yeah. Whenever I slap someone, I immediately forget. That's a medical condition I have.
Yeah, that's oddly specific. That really helps you out a lot.
Yeah.
Well, do you slap people? Well, I guess actually no. That I can even ask you slap people often because you don't remember it.
Yeah, I don't remember. I mean, a couple people have said I slapped them, but I don't know for sure.
You never know when they're lying. People could once people learn that they might just start making it up.
I know that's the problem. That's why I don't tell people.
Did you just slap my grandmother?
I don't know.
I don't know. Do you have maybe some surveillance footage? Probably not, because your grandmother doesn't own cameras.
I was like, no, I'm trying to think of a rebuttal for that, but I really can't.
Wow. So you just go silent again. You just go silent.
Yeah. I was trying to think of a rebuttal and I couldn't.
You just said but.
Bro was thinking about who to slap next.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then immediately forget.
Yeah.
So, you guys have any topics?
I thought you just said you had a billion topics.
I do, but I just want to ask you guys first.
How do you guys feel about shaving?
I don't do it often.
Like shaving what?
Anything.
I mean, it's just a thing you do. It's just a thing that happens.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, I don't really shave my face. I just trim it, but you know.
Yeah, same. Honestly,
that's fair. I wish I was like that.
Well, I'm not even going to get into this topic. We don't need to have that talk.
Okay.
I was going to get into a topic, and I think you guys were all going to start yelling at me. I don't want to deal with that. We can talk about this once the episode's done. We can talk about this later. We can get into this fight. We're going to get into this fight later. We are, and I think I'm going to be an outlier. But here, I actually did come up with some topics earlier. I had to pull them up. If animals could drive, what cars would they choose?
Well, a beetle would choose a beetle, obviously.
Well, could a beetle drive a beetle? It's so small.
Well, maybe if it was a small beetle.
Oh, true. You're so right, Tiggs.
Yep.
Yeah, we engineer larger beetles and smaller beetles.
Wow.
we make the beetles bigger and then the beetles smaller. We're not sure which one.
Great. Well, that was a great
Could you
answer.
imagine a giraffe driving a car?
I was just thinking about
they
that.
Probably
I was like,
need
what car
to...
would a giraffe drive?
No way. There's no way it could have like a hood though.
Sunroof.
That sounds like a terrible like danger. To have it sticking out of a sunroof. That's how you really easily break your neck. Wait, no, dude. If you get into a car crash, you're just gonna get decapitated. Are you kidding me? That's like, have you seen that one thing where they were planning on having seatbelts that went around the neck, and so if you ever got into a crash, you just instantly die?
Was that a thing?
Well, that wasn't the point, but that's how it would work. Because it's like that's a lot of force to be putting around the neck.
Yeah,
because they do it on dummies and they just instantly get decapitated.
I love how you just know this on hand.
I've seen it. I've seen it
happen. I've seen it
foretold. The real world, Chew.
Okay.
The real world where people get decapitated by seatbelts.
Yeah. Well, what car would you drive if you were an animal? And what animal would you be? And what kind of car would you drive? And how many car accidents would you get in? And how fast would you drive it?
How fast would you drive it? How fast over the speed limit would you go?
Okay, well,
let's see. I would be an otter, and I would not speed. I am not sure what car I would drive. And I would get into one accident annually.
That's a lot.
Whoa! Yeah. Annually.
You know what I would do? I would be an ostrich, and I would fly a blimp.
A blimp?
Does that count as a car in the scenario?
It's a car, but it's like it goes in the sky and it doesn't have wheels.
That's like saying a plane is a car. No, it's not.
A plane has wheels that drive, so.
Like for a second to get off the ground.
Have you ever heard of taxiing? Have you ever heard of taxiing, young man?
Yeah, I've heard of taxis. They have 4 wheels.
Yeah, they have more wheels, so they're better.
I know what this sounds like. That
sounded like the Golden Freddy jump scare.
Okay, well, what would you do, Chew?
I'd probably be some kind of insect.
Why? Well, explain what insect.
Probably, I want to say, I've talked about this before. I feel like I'd be a firefly. Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
Well, what vehicle would you drive?
I'd drive one of those tiny toy cars like Stuart Little.
Wow.
Not even commenting on it. Just going, wow.
I think that would be cool too.
I don't like Stuart Little, okay? What do you have for topics, man? Throw us a topic.
Do you want me to throw a topic?
Throw us a bone.
Alright, well, I'm gonna tell you guys about the topic that I'm most excited for. So, there is an arena. So I need you to visualize this for a second. I'm gonna take you on a story.
Yeah.
There's an arena. It is equipped with various planes, such as like an open field, some bodies of water, enough air in the sky. But it is...
Could there be a blimp?
Sure, there's one
Are you-
blimp, but it's not in the arena.
You're talking about like a GTA 5 custom game mode. What are you
Yes.
doing?
No, I'm
So
asking.
now,
if
hang on,
there's
hang
enough-
on. I'm
asking
going.
if I'm asking if there's enough room in the sky of the arena for there to be a blimp.
Yes, because I'm going to get to the topic in just a second.
Okay.
Every single cryptid is in this arena, and they have to duke it out in a battle royale. Which one wins and why?
I don't know cryptids. There's
Oh,
like a
don't worry, I
trillion
have a list of
cryptids.
cryptids for you.
Oh boy, give us some examples.
So, first things first, we're starting with A. We're talking about the gray aliens.
Those aren't
Okay.
cryptids.
Apparently, they are classified as cryptids. I looked it up
By who?
by the Cryptids wiki.
What? Sorry, I got turned into a cartoon mouse.
You got turned into Stuart Little. You
Yeah.
became your worst.
No,
your
Stuart Little, I
greatest
thought
enemy.
had like a normal voice. He was like, "Hey guys,"
Yeah, he
he
does.
had like the Chris Pratt thing going on instead of like
Yeah.
I did
interesting
not
voice.
like Stuart Little. I didn't
Stuart
like it.
Little. Would Stuart Little classify as a cryptid?
If he was real,
That's a good question.
I mean, technically, he's sort of like Bigfoot, where he's like, there's only one of him, but more of him could probably exist.
wait, I thought everyone who believed in Bigfoot said that there were like a trillion billion of them.
Yeah. Well, it's highly debated whether or not it's one Bigfoot or Bigfoot is a species.
How would there only be one?
Interesting.
People are
That makes
convinced that it's only one because
Literally no sense for there to only be one. How would that even happen? Is he from
people
space?
are also convinced that Bigfoot's like a trickster god who teleports around the United States. I'm trying to explain this.
I'm
to
learning
you.
a lot of new cryptid lore today. This
I
is
didn't
great.
listen.
Dude, I love cryptids. I will happily spend this entire podcast
Wait.
talking about them.
Why'd you say that you'd be a firefly then, not Mothman? Do you not
You're
think
so
he counts
right.
as an animal?
The way I know him, he's kind of an animal.
Yeah, you're an animal too, you freak.
Yeah, I am.
We didn't even answer. Wait, it's full of planes?
No, it's not full of planes.
It's full of blimps.
It's not
Wait.
full of blimps either.
Wait, why'd you brought up planes in the arena?
A plane is a plane is like a body of land.
Oh wait, why you say you could have just whatever? You're stupid.
I said a plane, like an empty
You
field.
Are actually a moron because we were
Did
just
specify.
talking about aircraft, and you then went, "It's a plane." By the way, there's a lot of planes here.
Well, I enjoy talking about the planes of existence. The planes,
different
the
kind of
planes of
plane.
matter.
It's a different plane.
Okay.
We're getting
Anyways,
off
you want to
focus.
hear about more cryptids?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
first off, the
obviously.
alien grays.
What's the
in my opinion,
what's the cryptid that kills you when you think of it and you see it and you exist?
what?
What's the
What?
cryptid that kills you instantly? That's the one that wins.
No,
No, that's true. What do you mean?
That just doesn't
that's an
exist.
SCP.
Aren't SCPs basically cryptids though?
Honestly,
Good
they're the same.
Wait, how do we know that cryptids? Wait, what if cryptids are real and they're just in a little like zoo?
If they were at a zoo, I would go to that zoo.
Well, maybe it's a secret zoo that only special people get to go to.
Yeah, only the government gets to go to.
Yeah,
They have like
and-
little commemorative hats and balloons.
Yeah, and then rich and famous people can also go there. So maybe,
Yeah.
honestly, man, if you start popping off, then maybe.
Well,
about
I'm
you?
already
What if
popping
you-
off on Billy Billy.
What if
Well,
you start popping off tees?
I don't know. I don't think I'd go there. But the thing is that the zoo's not in China.
Oh, true.
It's in Nebraska.
Yeah, because a majority of cryptids are North American based.
Yep. Well, actually, isn't that true?
Yeah, that is actually just genuinely true.
What happened?
I don't know.
What?
They just realized that America was a really popular place, and they were like, "Hey, let's hang out here."
So you're telling me that a lot of people started seeing these monsters and didn't think, maybe let's go back across the ocean to that other place
Yeah,
that doesn't have the monsters.
No, I think like the earliest recorded history of certain cryptids are like the Middle Ages.
How do you know that?
Intriguing.
Were you
I'm
there?
just basing it off of the top of my head.
You weren't there. So you were probably just making that up.
Yeah.
Great. That's awesome, man. I appreciate
How could
you.
lie to our audience like this? You're supposed to be the cryptid guy.
I mean, yeah. Chew, famously the cryptid guy.
You literally are the cryptid guy of our group. What do you mean?
Yeah.
You're the only
I
one
am
who
kind
cares
of a-
about cryptids.
I am kind of a cryptid.
Despite the fact that you're like the most suburban like I've ever seen.
I do live in New Jersey.
So what do you think about the Jersey Devil?
I'm not sure what to think of the Jersey Devil because he's on my list, but I don't think he's a strong contender because I looked into some of these because I was curious, and based upon the Jersey Devil, it just sounded like he had like stronger skin and he could fly.
Oh, well, hey, what about he was in the Pop Tropica Cryptids. Remember that game?
Yeah,
Remember Cryptid
I
Island?
remember he jump scared me as a kid.
Dude, Cryptid Island was goated. Actually,
Yeah.
Very much
that's one of the
so.
ones that one day I'll need to replay those because you can. They're archived. It's on Flashpoint.
Oh yeah,
you
they
know?
are.
You can go back. And I haven't
Oh,
because
that'd be awesome.
I don't know. I feel like I'm worried I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna be like, this is not as good as I remembered.
Anyway,
That's
so
reasonable.
What? What do you?
well,
what-
I'm immediately saying Bigfoot doesn't have a chance of winning.
No, dude. Are you kidding me? There's people who can fly. Bigfoot can't fly.
Like I agree. Bigfoot can punch people pretty hard, and that's
Yeah,
it.
I feel like he can't really jump that well either. You know, I feel like he can jump a little bit, but like if he tries to jump like high enough to hit them, he's gonna like trip on his way down.
But you know who can do things that are better than Bigfoot? The Bat Squatch.
I don't know what that is.
It is a combination between Sasquatch and Bat.
That sounds like just someone's fan fiction that they made up and not an actual cryptid.
they made it. My OC's the Bat Squatch. He has like bat powers.
Yeah, man. Yeah, dude, I don't know enough about cryptids to know who would win. There's so many.
Well,
cryptids
that's why
out
I'm like
there.
saying, like, let me read it off to you. When
So
you were
this
like,
is just
no.
you giving your opinion because we don't know anything.
Well, I'll give you stats on them, like baseball players.
I don't, dude. That's gonna take 20 minutes, dude.
Well, that's one of my topics.
Why? Okay, I was trying. For some reason, I started doing like a Shaggy from Scooby Doo voice.
Like, thanks, man.
You just didn't say anything else. What do you mean? You just went, like.
Yeah, like.
Yeah, you gotta do a falsetto at the start.
Yeah.
Like.
So,
Oh, I
Chew,
didn't do that word.
Yeah.
as a professional in cryptids, what are the differences between Bigfoot and Yeti?
Yeti lives in mainly snowy mountains, like the Himalayas, while Bigfoot lives in like mountainous forests.
Are there any other differences?
Mainly Yetis are depicted as having white fur, and that's mainly to like camouflage into the snowy environment, similar to like polar bears and Arctic foxes. What?
Car.
Dude, polar bears are scary.
Yeah, and so
like-
is a Yeti.
No, dude, polar bears are actually like the deadliest form of like bears, apparently.
Yeah,
Like they will just
they are.
like actually like that's not even a joke. They just
Yeah, no,
actually are.
I agree with you.
People talk about like grizzly bears, but like
Polar bears are terrifying.
yeah.
They only know to survive and kill.
yeah, basically. So, yeah. So just don't go out to cold places where polar bears
Don't
live.
mess with bears.
Yeah, don't mess with polar bears or Yetis.
Actually, I remember this one clip of like they were like, I don't know, it's some TV show where they were like rescuing a polar bear and they had to tranquilize it, and they were like, okay, let's get this polar bear to a safe location away from all the people. And like when they were doing it, they were just dragging it across like rocks. And I was like, dude, that's the worst way to. It's you knocked him out and are dragging him across a bunch of like jagged rocks, bro. Chill.
That reminds me of this. I think it was like an albino grizzly bear. and like they found it in like the middle of a forest, and they thought it was like a polar bear that somehow like got like thousands of miles away from the ice caps, and so they tranquilized it and then brought it back to the ice caps. But because it was just an albino grizzly bear, he was like doing hard time in this like new Antarctic environment.
It's like, bro.
So then they checked it out and they were like, oh wait, this is just a grizzly bear. And they brought him back to the forest. And then a different group of researchers came across him and thought the exact same thing and thought he was a polar bear, and then tranquilized him and brought him back to the like Antarctic.
Bro,
how does that happen? How do two groups of researchers
they didn't tag him for some reason the first time they figured out he was an albino like grizzly bear.
That's nuts to me.
Wait. Why do people have to do science in like Antarctica?
Just because I don't know, man. Apparently there's like, there's this thing called global warming.
Yeah, well, that's the last place I'd want to be, because that's the place that's going to melt first.
Oh no, there's all this water.
Well, yeah, I mean, do they have like flotation devices on every building? I don't think so, buddy.
They do.
Turn on my kitchen
they
sink.
literally don't.
Yeah.
They literally don't. You don't have proof of that.
I do.
Well, I don't like you very much, too.
I hate you.
Yeah, pretty much. What's a sport? What's something that you wish was a sport?
Oh, that's
like just in general, or like like competitively.
Well, what sport isn't competitive, dude?
Well, like professionally, like at the Olympics. Like,
well, not necessarily at the Olympics, but it has some professional. Maybe it is at the. I don't know. Do you want it to be at the Olympics? I don't know.
The thing that I would want at the Olympics is Beyblading.
Okay, has no one actually done like professional Beyblading?
Interesting.
There's probably like tournaments and stuff.
Yeah, because it's like there's probably some science to it. It's like you customize your own Beyblade and make it the best, right?
Yeah,
because there's like professional tournaments for like maze solving, but you have to. It's like use your own robot mouse.
Oh, dude, I've seen those videos.
Yeah. It's actually really cool.
Yeah.
Beyblades
would be very interesting though, because I have to imagine there's a bunch of different counters to different strategies.
So I mean, I was like, I think the only strategy is just spin it.
No.
Yeah. Well, but because if you could make it custom, then you could engineer it to you better.
Yeah.
So,
you'd swap out all the parts and get the best Beyblade. But what if there's a Beyblade that counters that Beyblade? Then you gotta work in a circle.
Yeah.
And then it's just Pokemon.
Yeah. Right. Honestly, I agree. I agree with that. That's cool, man.
Yeah.
You know what else is cool?
What?
Polar bears.
The Loveland frogman from Ohio.
What?
Is a 4.5 foot bipedal frogman that was spotted.
How much cryptid information did you write down?
What are you talking about? Because what's so freaky about a 4-foot frogman? I could pick him up and throw him as far as the eye could see.
Well, it's not. Well, a 4-foot frogman is quite out of the norm, Teagues.
Yeah, but that's not really intimidating. I could pick him up and throw him across the field.
Aren't meant to be like intimidating. I mean, some of them are.
Well, why does he have to be a cryptid? You should just let him survive in a swamp.
Well, because it was only spotted by like 2 people.
It's not real.
Well,
why would they consider it a cryptid if it's only been spotted by 2 people ever?
Well, so many like cryptids are spotted by like only a few people because technically.
Okay. Like how I made a weird noise and you immediately couldn't keep talking. It's like, dude, chill. Listen. Okay, well, what I don't understand is that like there's no way any of these cryptids are real because like people have cameras on them constantly.
I mean, people have supposedly caught cryptids on camera.
Anything? Well, no, because it all gets proven to be fake. So there's no evidence that like is potentially real.
Like, so if someone came to you and was like, "Hey, I caught Bigfoot on camera,"
yeah,
and like they showed it to you, and it was like not it was like 8K like video, but like it was just like in the corner of the screen for like 2 seconds.
Why would they only have it in the corner of the screen for 2 seconds?
Because Bigfoot got away.
Well,
that's not how that works.
How clearly do you see him?
You can see that it is a figure covered in hair.
That could be so many things, dude.
That could be so many.
That literally is. It's like I would throw their phone to like a lake.
I just thought about this. We can't even like properly prove it because someone could just get a Bigfoot like fursuit and just put that on.
Why would you call it a fursuit?
I mean, that's what it is.
It doesn't have to be called a fur. Wait, do you actually think that Bigfoot is a furry?
I don't, but like,
it's not a fursuit.
No joke, people have done that.
It's not a fursuit because he's not a furry.
There was one.
I'm not saying he's a furry. I'm saying people could very easily.
But why would you call it a fursuit?
Because
it's not a fursuit.
I'm trying to say that people could very easily fake videos using a fursuit.
It's not a fursuit.
How do you know so much about fursuits, Tees?
Okay, well, listen. I just think fursuits are definitely just they're supposed to be furries. They're supposed to represent furries. I think Bigfoot's not a furry, so if you wear a suit that looks like Bigfoot, that's not a furry.
Why do you want Bigfoot in a suit so badly?
What you want
to take him out on a
You want him to be like you want to
check out MOJ? You want to go?
You want Bigfoot to be in a custom tailored suit? Actually, that would be kind of a cool image. You know,
that would be cool.
Actually, you know what? Someone make like Bigfoot like in a business suit and he's smoking like a fat blunt. Make it in like the style of that one like SpongeBob image where he's in like the green suit and fedora. He's got like all the bling. Yeah. Someone needs to make that. I'm gonna make that like my desktop forever.
Oh, that would be
that
awesome.
Actually, probably exists.
Yeah. You know what else definitely exists?
What?
Nessie.
Do you think the Loch Ness monster exists?
Honestly, I don't know.
Okay.
I think it's probably one of the most plausible ones.
Yeah, it's up there with Bigfoot in terms of plausibility.
Well, that's not giving it much credit. I don't think either of those are that plausible, man.
Well, considering you think Bigfoot isn't as valid as the Umtlebi?
What?
I don't know what that is.
It's a tree that if you hit it, it secretes poison.
Yeah, I think there probably are trees that do that in like the jungle somewhere.
But it is specifically a tree that has a bunch of skulls in its roots.
You didn't say that part. You know, maybe there are skulls in its roots because people die from all the poison they got buried underground.
No, it's not even like it just had. Shut up.
You shut up.
Isn't. You know what? I will.
Why do I, dude? I keep shutting you down somehow. I expect you to keep talking when I insult you, but then you immediately you can't keep going. You don't have the willpower.
Well,
because I know you're just gonna keep doing it until I shut up.
Well, that's why you fight back.
I can't, because you have more willpower than me.
I
will literally. You will go on for eons.
To be fair, dude, that's actually true because sometimes I do is treat our DMs like it's a notes app.
Yeah.
Remember that one time I spent 20 minutes just ranting about work?
Yeah.
I was just telling completely unrelated stories. Now it's he's gone to bed, so I'm just going to keep typing.
Yeah, you do that all the time.
Do I? I haven't done that in a while.
Well, not all the time.
I only did that once. I only did that once, and then I tell you about my dreams.
I also remember you talked about you gave a coffee review. You haven't done it in a while.
Oh, yeah, I haven't been trying a lot of new coffees, to be fair.
What's your favorite coffee, Teeks?
I like a dark French roast.
Interesting.
Good coffee choice.
That's my only comment.
Have you even had coffee before?
I know.
Wait, you've never had coffee before?
Nope.
Not even like a tiny
I
sip.
literally don't believe you because that's like
You
such a
didn't
universal thing. You haven't
didn't
had like
believe
any because you haven't. You said you haven't had oranges before. You haven't had chocolate milk.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he hasn't had oranges before.
I'm more concerned about the chocolate milk thing.
Oh
too.
no! I said I haven't had orange juice.
That's still that's not possible.
But you haven't had chocolate milk?
Not that I'm aware of.
What do you mean? Yes, you have.
You give off such
You
big
literally
chalky
have.
milk vibe.
At one point in your life, you did.
No.
You had to.
You
have had
absolutely have at
chocolate
one point in your
milk.
life. Like, okay, you know, I'll be the first to admit I probably haven't had it in like 5 years, like at least. But like in my life, yeah, of course I've had it.
Bro, you remind me of the Enfield Monster.
I don't care about what that means.
It's a wrinkly guy that has 3 legs.
You know
That
what?
could just be a dude. That could just be a guy that was born with 3 legs.
You
That doesn't
look
mean
it up.
anything.
It does not look like a guy.
Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
If you could make any video game become real life, what video game would you choose?
Like any medium.
Just any video game becomes real life. That's what real life is. It's that video game.
As it okay.
It transforms the world into basically being that game.
Scribble Nuts.
So it's just the normal world but more wacky, and you also get the ultimate textbook notebook that lets you change everything ever and commit atrocities.
Yeah. Would you not want that?
I wouldn't trust you personally with that power.
Would you trust yourself?
No, I would do terrible things. Are you kidding me? If you ever gave me that power, I would literally do the worst things ever because I can do anything.
Just say money,
I
money,
feel like
money,
I could
money.
trust you with that power.
Well, what's so bad about giving myself some money?
Well, are you going to give other people money?
Sometimes. If I need to buy something.
That's how that works. I don't know. I think Chew would be pretty responsible with that book.
How?
I don't know. He just seems like a trustworthy guy.
I give you the notebook with the star on it, the green notebook. It appears in your hand. Get the magic pencil. What's the first thing you do?
It.
What's the first thing you do? It's in your hands.
I make first
I make my penis huge.
I select my penis and rank the adjective huge.
Would you actually do?
Yeah, well, first I would test it out by giving myself something simple.
Okay.
Well, just to see if it works. I don't know. It could just be
no.
It could just be a random notebook. I understand.
No. I'm just 12 years old. Keep going.
I'd just be like, "Oh, give me some ice cream or something like that." I don't know. I can't think of anything.
Actually, you know what? Okay. That would work because you can just eat whatever you want and then give yourself the adjective of healthy.
Yeah.
Oh wow,
dude! And then if you ever have a headache, you could just give yourself an adjective of healthy. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was I couldn't think of a better adjective.
Yeah.
What else would you do? What's the main big thing you would do if you had that power?
I would mess around like it was Scribblenauts. I'd give myself a jetpack and fly around.
Wow. You are genuinely a terrible person.
What do you mean?
You know why? You could make the cure for cancer and you didn't think to do that.
Yeah. Well, then someone would remind me, and I'd be like, "Oh yeah, I can do that," and I still wouldn't do it.
You would do it, and then actually sell it for trillions of dollars.
Yeah, I would write expensive cure for cancer.
Well, you don't have to write expensive. You're the one guy who owns it. You set the price.
And then when someone watch it, I just drag it to
the trash can.
Bin. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I was wrong. Teagues, you were right.
What?
About not trusting Chew with the notebook.
Yeah, you could make a peace treaty for the entire world.
I mean, the thing is, it's only specifically things that the developers let you do.
That's not how it works in lore. It's anything.
Yeah, I know in the lore it's anything, but in actuality, it's whatever the developers
it's not in the. It's not like strictly to the video game. It's
so it's not like based on the canon.
It becomes the canon is the lore.
Okay.
The canon doesn't mean what you can do in the games or not.
Okay, I get what you mean.
Because the games are just they're limited by development. It's
so
hard
like
to write all those things.
So if I wrote out like end for world hunger,
you'd probably get like a sheet of paper that will tell you how to end world hunger. I don't know.
Okay, well, so where does the extent go till?
I don't know that there is an extent, man.
If I write world peace, what happens?
The world.
You probably get world peace.
Yeah.
So the world just becomes peaceful?
Yeah.
I imagine.
So then why can't I just end world hunger with just saying end for world hunger?
Dude, I don't know. I imagine it's not going to be like. I don't know how it works. I didn't make Scribblenauts, bro. You think I wrote the idea for Scribblenauts though? No, I'm just a guy with a microphone.
Did. Make a new Scribblenauts game right now.
I can't. Because I'm busy making videos for you.
For me?
Yep, this is true.
I'm busy doing the work. Here I am.
Bro, you look like the Vorness giant.
You don't know what I look like.
I do.
Listen, Josh, what would you choose?
You look like a surfer.
Josh, what would you choose, man?
Well, first I'd probably do similar to Chew. I would test it with something small.
Oh no, I meant with a video game question.
Oh,
I was like, we completely ignored. We forgot that was a thing.
I really have no idea because like my first gut instinct was like Splatoon, and then I remembered, wait, that would mean the end of all human life on the planet. So let's not do that.
What if everyone you know becomes a fish? I know where
Dude,
the squids and the octopi.
Then sure, yeah.
Dude, what kind of Splatoon like race would you be?
Well, I always picked the octopus.
I'd be a jellyfish.
Oh,
that makes sense.
Yeah, that's actually good.
You are aware
wait, no, because I thought they were all hive-minded.
Most jellyfish are hive-minded. There are like a few individuals who have broken off.
I just stopped slapping my
and live unique, individual lives. But for the most part, they're a hive mind.
I keep slapping my leg really hard as like a way to like bring attention. I'm like a judge with a gavel, except I'm just slapping my knees. I need to stop doing that. Well, you know what? I would make Toontown real.
You would make Junetown real?
I'd make Toontown.
Toontown.
I'd make that real.
Like, what would you do if Toontown was real?
I would beat up a bunch of cogs, the businessmen.
Whoa.
And I would go fishing, and I would ride the train that gives you all the mini games. You remember that?
Yeah,
don't you remember that, man?
I had no experience with Toontown.
You were too young for that, because it disappeared in 2013. Wait,
I was in existence.
How?
I just
what? I don't even remember what year you were born.
He was born in 2012.
Oh, did you say 2005? I couldn't hear you because Chew was
2005.
Chew, you're too loud with your hippo teeth.
I don't know.
Stop! I don't have hippo teeth.
There were certain things I experienced. Like I was big into like Club Penguin and Animal Jam, but I just never heard of Toontown.
You were 8 years old when Toontown disappeared.
Yeah.
Bro didn't play Toontown.
Yeah, well, I mean, technically, it still still exists in several forms.
Oh yeah,
but
we were
not
gonna
official.
play it. We were gonna play it, and then we didn't.
We were. I don't even know which version we were going to play because there's like 2 big versions.
I think it was like rewritten or something.
Yeah, rewritten. I think is the most popular one. Yeah.
What animal would you normally go as in Toontown?
Cat.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You would be like a gorilla.
Do they have gorillas?
No, they definitely had monkeys.
No, they had
monkeys. Yeah, they had monkeys.
Yeah, I'd go monkey.
Yeah. What would you be, Josh? You'd be like a duck or something.
Honestly, Josh would be a duck.
An option?
Yeah, there's
I don't know that I would be a duck.
There's also like horses. There's
There's
rabbits.
dogs.
There are dogs too. I don't know what else
There's
there are.
mice, I think.
I think so. There's crocodiles.
I feel like
I don't remember crocodiles.
I'd probably
They
go like
exist.
cat or rabbit. I
Okay.
assume rabbit's one.
Yeah.
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 That was a great topic, guys. I'm so glad we could not argue through that.
Yeah, that we had a peaceful and calm discussion.
Yeah. Well,
What do you guys think about the Zaratan?
is that another cryptid?
Maybe.
Stop inserting random cryptids. I don't know what that is.
It's a turtle that it's like
Turtle?
So it's a turtle, a sea turtle that has like a whole like bit of land on its back, so it's like a moving island. It's sometimes been interpreted as a whale instead of a turtle.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
This actually looks really cool. I looked up a picture of it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think it's one of the most like common forms of cryptids in like media, just because it's like a very like basic concept based upon various forms of like myths.
Dude, what if
Yeah.
YouTube started selling like garden gnomes?
Wait, as in like you choose the size of garden gnomes, or just YouTubes would sell garden gnomes?
It's like YouTubers made into garden gnomes, you know.
Who would you want as a garden gnome?
Myself.
Oh, me.
Me. Yeah. You know,
Yeah.
that's true. True, if you
Yeah.
ever got famous, you'd have to absolutely rebrand instantly.
Oh, I mean, I've sent you the proposed idea that I have for rebrand.
Oh yeah, I actually
like,
don't remember.
remember.
I'd be curious to hear more about this. If you
Oh,
feel comfortable
it's the
talking
frog
about it.
I sent you.
Oh yeah, that guy.
I actually
Oh,
don't
the cool little
remember.
guy.
There's something that I was really hyped about. I was like, you have to rebrand to this.
Yeah, you got so excited.
Was
You
it
went,
like that-
what?
Was it that little like space thing, the Stardust guy?
No, it's just essentially my current avatar, but it's just a frog.
Frog.
Oh
Okay.
yeah. That would be good. Oh, listen, you'll have to post it after the podcast because
Yeah.
I want. Listen, we're gonna have a little business meeting that the audience isn't gonna be. You guys aren't allowed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
you're not allowed to get an insight on these secret
It's
projects.
a personal business meeting about the future of our trends and technology.
Yeah.
Well, I can't listen. You give me a topic, man. I thought you had like 20 topics.
Oh, okay. So I guess sort of relevant for the next couple days. Have you guys had any opinions on the Olympics?
Well, all I know is that they, at like the opening ceremony, they had a death metal band play, and it's actually they made a pretty good album a long time ago. But otherwise, I don't care about their music at all.
I have a couple of things in regards to the Olympics. I don't like that they stopped making the Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games stuff.
That's true.
Oh yeah, dude, I got
They
so
were
upset when I found out about that
When was
because
the-
they
wait,
were
wait, wait.
invested in NFTs.
Yeah.
When was
that
the last time they did one?
It was like 2021 because there was the 2021 for Tokyo, and it got like delayed or something because COVID.
I
played
want
it.
another one.
It was
We'll talk to the Olympics.
It's what I need to talk to Nintendo and Sega, not the Olympics.
No, they want to do
No,
another
they-
one.
Wait, the Olympics
aren't the
won't
ones.
let them?
The Olympics has to renew the license, and they
Wh-
specifically
wait.
let it expire and chose to invest into
Why-
NFTs and esports.
Why
instead.
are the Olympics allowed to say that you can't do that?
Because
Because
it's
it's
like
their,
because the Olympics are like a whole like IP
It's-
that like
The governments of the world, and they didn't even come up with the idea of the Olympics, dude.
well they still have enough say in whether or not they can or can't do it.
Well, that's stupid, dude.
Yeah.
So
I don't care about the Olympics.
they
You
sued
know
the
what?
marble
They
guy.
should just do their own thing. Sega and Nintendo, they shouldn't even do the Olympics. They should do something else. That's
Mario and
just their own.
Sonic sports mix.
Yes, something like that. And they're in high school. It's an
Why
alternate
specifically
universe.
high school?
It's an alternate
It's half
universe.
sports, half dating sim.
Yeah, it goes. Yeah, there's like it's like Persona. You have a daytime segment where you're like doing schoolwork. There's not even a dating sim. You have to do like math problems and English homework. and then
So it's Baldi's Basics.
no, because there's not. Wait, no, they wouldn't add Oh wait, maybe Baldi would be a good addition to. Can you imagine? Can you imagine him doing like the ice skating minigame?
But he's like sort of like going forward bit by bit instead of like a fluid motion.
Yeah. No, listen, that would be actually real. Listen, I just want them to do it. Okay, I don't care about the Olympics. I just care about Mario and Sonic doing sports.
Yeah.
I don't even care about
When I
sports.
That was fun.
The thing about the Olympics is that it felt a lot bigger when I was younger, and now it just kind of feels like a thing that is happening, I guess.
Yeah. That's
Because I I know so many people that are like obsessed with it, watching every event, and it's just like, okay, it's just
but
a
it's
thing
not
that's
interesting,
happening.
and also
Yeah.
like, I don't know, dude. Does anyone even care about what happens with the Olympics?
Apparently, a lot of people, because they got like upset over like a bunch of stuff this year.
I don't even care about most of the sports, bro. How do they even judge like breakdancing? Okay.
By
that
how
a
cool it
thing?
is.
Yes, they
Breakdancing is a
added
thing?
breakdancing and skateboarding because they said they want more young people to care about the Olympics. And do you think that's going to do anything? No, young people aren't going to care about breakdancing. No one cares about breakdancing. That's literally only what old people would think.
You know what I would think would make a good addition to the Olympics?
What?
What's that, you?
The addition of the Thunderbird.
I don't know what that is. Wait, is that another cryptid?
Not another cryptid.
Maybe.
You know, I don't care about that. Yeah. Yeah, that's just what burger?
Burger?
I thought you said something about a burger.
Thunderbird burger.
I said
Oh.
the Thunderbird, and you went, and you just like very quietly went, I don't burger.
I quietly said Thunderbird, but I guess
I thought you said underburger, and I was like, what?
Underburger.
What does that mean?
Can we make that a new cryptid?
The underburger.
The Underburger.
It's a monster that creates burgers, and he lives in a cave.
and he
lives-
like a burger.
There's a mountain with a big hole in it, and when you fall down, there's a monster that makes burgers.
Yeah, and he goes, "Hey kid,
You want
Yeah.
a burger?"
Yeah,
That's his voice.
yeah, dude. I have another question. For you. You could make if you could make your own holiday. It could be about anything. What would the holiday be?
That is a good question.
Hmm.
Oh.
that's a peculiar request."
I would make the goofy and silly and whimsical, most crazy, excellent day of all time. That's what it would be called. That's the
Is
full
that
name.
the full name?
That's the full name. And basically, on how you celebrate the days, as a joke, you drop grand pianos and anvils on your friends. And see their bone structure immediately get crushed. You just hear a real loud crunch and never hear from them again. That's how you celebrate.
Wow,
Doesn't
that's
sound.
great.
It doesn't sound very whimsical.
I would be like, whoops. Threw this
Whoops.
banana on the ground.
Hope you don't slip.
Yeah. You'd paint like big tunnel mouths onto walls.
And then you'd go through and be like, "It's okay, it's not painted on," and then they would go and they would run into a wall.
Yeah,
Okay,
honestly.
this is a bit of a side tangent, but this does remind me. Did any of you read the comic Big Nate?
No, but I remember from Pop Tropica.
Yeah.
They had this thing in the world of the comics where it was called Prank Day, and it was on the last day of school, and it was the most. They were interesting comics, but that's just what your thing reminded me of.
Well, in a lot of high schools do like senior pranks.
Oh yeah, I guess so.
And my high school had to stop doing that because one year they smeared peanut butter all over like one of the locker rooms, and people were like, "You realize people are allergic and could die?" And they're like, "Well, guests will die." No, they actually sent anyone who was allergic was sent home for the day, but that doesn't fix literally anything because then you just missed a day of school.
Yeah,
it's like sucks. It's not like school. It's not like school was canceled. It's you missed class. You had to get the homework back.
Wow,
that sucks.
It's like, great job, man. You really handled that well.
Good job.
Yeah, I think my school had like a teacher who was in charge of helping the students organize it, and I'm pretty sure that like 5 people actually showed up.
That makes sense.
I don't remember my senior prank.
What, you did a prank?
No, it's like, because it's always like the class always does the prank, so it's like I don't remember what it was.
Yeah. Well, let's do we can make up for it. We'll do a prank at the group house.
Yeah, at the Mike Sink house.
Yeah. Where I go into one of your bathrooms and I mix bleach and ammonia and let it sit there.
Just so matter of factly you said that.
Yeah, that's a good prank.
Yeah. Where I set up a giant grand piano above your door.
Yeah, no, actually, dude, I remember when I was bagging, there would be customers who were like, there were customers who would like have those right like side by side in their cart, and I was like, you know, that's like not what you're supposed to do, right? That's like a bad thing. That's a lot of fumes.
Yeah,
literally the first thing we were taught on the job.
Yeah, they like the fumes though.
Yeah, that like make your skin fall off and your jaw like break,
and your like limbs atrophy.
Yeah, and it makes your cock fall off.
What? What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, we sound like the Poplick monster, aka the Goat Man.
How many of these do you have written down?
Okay. Well, anyway, I've given you guys a lot of topics.
I gave a lot of topics.
This is also true.
You talked about cryptids and did nothing else.
What do you mean?
Give us a topic.
Who talked about the Queensland tiger?
Give us a topic.
Give us a topic?
You.
Yeah.
You, Chew. You. I'm pointing at... I actually pointed at the screen as if that you would understand that.
What? What, me?
You!
What's your guys' favorite dinosaur?
I don't know anything about dinosaurs, bro. This is, again, a you problem where you just talk about things only you care about. And then...
Pachycephalosaurus.
Pakistan?
Yeah, that's my favorite dinosaur. But yeah, good choice. Honestly, good choice, Josh.
You've asked me this question like 3 times.
Yeah, I do. I just want to know if I'm gonna eventually get an answer from Teagues. That's the point of this question.
Oh, I probably had an answer like 2 years ago, and I can't think of it.
When we meet up, we should go to a museum and see some dinosaur bones.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Can we go camping?
Can we go camping at Poo Poo Creek?
You mean Pee Pee Creek?
Yeah. Yeah.
Poo Poo Point?
Yeah. Poo Poo Point.
Well, you messed up. Well, honestly, let's go camping and dig for actual dinosaur bones. That's my hypothesis.
Like go for like an archaeological site?
Just camping. We can go camping anywhere, man. You never know when there might be dinosaur bones under the earth, right? Because dinosaurs were everywhere, and you never know where they died.
I mean, you could ask them.
You could dig at literally any point, and there might be dinosaur bones there. You don't know, right?
I don't believe you.
Think about
there has to be some kind of surveying that they're capable of.
Think
doing.
about like New York City and all those buildings. Do you ever think that sometimes they're probably putting those over dinosaur bones and just not thinking
Almost
about
certainly, yes.
It's like maybe you should have dug that up beforehand, man.
It's like you're too slow, bro.
Yeah. How much do you think it would cost to buy an entire dinosaur skeleton?
I mean, people have done it before, and it's like in the millions.
We can probably afford that one day.
Could we?
Well, Chew might.
Yeah. I don't see you at the bank.
Yeah, I actually haven't been to the bank for a while. Because you realize that you can do a lot of things online now.
Yeah, that's true.
You know, so you can
Like-
do what?
Like fraud.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something about frogs.
Oh, dude, frogs, like the frogman?
You can look up frogs on the internet. You can play Frog Fractions. Remember that game?
What?
You don't remember Frog Fractions?
No,
It sounds
actually.
familiar.
Chew, you're
Frog
definitely Chew. You and I are in the same age range. Even though you're a good 12 years older, but you know,
Oh yeah, I remember this
Frog
game.
Fractions. Yeah,
This does
Yeah.
not seem familiar to me.
dude. I don't get this. I don't get this. This is weird. Josh,
I was a fan of like
Josh,
the
you're-
Reader Rabbit and Freddy Fish stuff, though. I
that
had
has
CD
nothing.
ROMs of
For the
those.
Frog Fractions is not a children's game. That was like had like inappropriate jokes all over it.
Oh, I know nothing.
Josh,
about this
I am
game.
so confused because like you're only a couple years younger, and somehow it feels like you were born in like 2011.
I don't know. I wasn't like exposed to the internet for some time. I lived under a rock for most of the time.
Like
Wait.
Patrick.
Like,
Wait, people born
I
in
guess so.
2011 are almost teenagers.
yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's hard to think about.
You're not a person. I legitimately don't think anyone's sentient until they're like 16 or 17. Like that's when you start to like learn that you actually exist. And then you don't even know like who you are. You actually never know who you are probably. But you don't even know like anything else till you turn like 20. You know?
Does that mean I'll figure more stuff out when I turn 20?
I don't know.
mean,
See if you're
One thing you'll
I actually I think my consciousness like actually got like I got like some kind of weird update in like January of this year where I just stopped caring about things.
That doesn't sound very fun.
That's what do you mean? It's awesome. I just do more things now and I'm more productive and I get more work.
you like walk at night.
What do you mean?
Are you similar to the Fresno Nightcrawler?
Chew, when did you get your last like firmware update?
You know,
When did you last get your like major DLC?
this morning when I thought of the cryptid topic.
Really? You're telling me you had like a major personality like
Well, no, it
upgrade?
couldn't have been this morning because cryptids have been like a huge thing for you for like a while.
You've been a big fan
Yeah.
of Mothman for a long time.
That's true.
You've always been a Mothman guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm kind of a Mothman myself.
Weren't you
where
going
do
to rebrand to Mothman at one point?
Yeah, I was,
Yeah.
but then I didn't.
Yeah.
You've had like at least 3 like planned rebrands.
Yeah, but I like my current brand. It sticks,
Well-
but it doesn't work legally.
What about the time you paid someone to make you a rebrand and you never did anything with it?
Yeah, I mean, I did do something with it, which was have the profile picture for a week.
Yeah, and then you switched it and you were like, no, I don't want to do it. You were like, oh, I'm going to do so many things. I'm going to be a streamer and use this. And I'm going to be
Yeah,
famous.
and I
And
did-
everyone's
I
going to know
didn't
me
do
as the goop guy.
Yeah,
And it's like, dude.
whatever. At least I'm not a Groot slang.
That sounds like a slur, and I don't want to know what
It
that
does.
means.
It's a snake
it's
that
a
has
slur.
the head of an
It's
elephant.
a slur. It's a slur. You called me a slur. Anyway, well, I was hoping you'd have something good to talk about.
Did like the cactus cat.
Josh,
Cactus cat?
tell us something we don't know.
I genuinely don't think that's possible. I think you know.
Everything that you know.
I think you know.
You know everything
I know.
that's ever existed.
Oh, are you aware of the children's education song "E Eats Everything"?
Yeah.
Oh well,
I lied. I have no clue what that is. I just wanted to make you feel bad.
It's like there are so many random little bits and pieces of media that I consumed as a child that apparently
Did you guys ever play Rainbow Fish?
Rainbow Fish.
Like the book?
There was a book and also like an old PC game that has a kid. I still have it actually.
I didn't know about the PC game, but I'm very aware of the book.
There was a computer game. I don't remember much about it. I just remember it existed.
I mean, I know about Freddy Fish.
Freddy Fazbear?
I said Freddy Fish.
Freddy Fazbear?
I only ever thought there was one Freddy Fish game, and I only
There's
within
so
like,
many.
the past few months found out that it wasn't even the first Freddy Fish game. It was
There
the second
are
one.
so many.
Yeah.
So I have no clue how I thought that.
Dude,
Those guys made like a ton of very similar point and click games, right?
Yeah, they did. They did. There was Pajama Sam.
There
Yeah,
was
that
there was a fox guy who was like a spy, right?
Putt goes to the zoo.
Yeah.
Did you guys? I mentioned it earlier, but did you guys ever play any of the like Reader Rabbit games?
The what, Rabbit?
Reader Rabbit. They were
Oh.
little educational CD-ROM games.
I think so actually. I think so.
I played a fair few
I don't
of
think
those as a
so.
kid.
I don't think I have.
I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I have like a lot of really old discs, to be honest. Like CD.
Yeah, if I have, I don't remember it.
Yeah. I
That
don't
is
know,
fair.
man. I don't know, man. I have some really old computer games. I've missed on CD-ROM.
What was
Yeah.
that one? It was a book, but it was also a song. That like coconut tree thing.
I don't know
You
what that
guys know what I'm
means.
talking
Well,
about?
I actually don't know what you're talking about.
Let me find it. It was a big book in my like childhood. Coconut tree song. No, that's not it. Why am I getting so much?
Have you
stuff
guys
with
heard of the
Kamala
Mongolian
Harris?
death worm?
This podcast,
this
dude,
is
this
it.
episode sucks. You literally ruined this episode.
Why?
You ruined this episode.
I didn't ruin anything.
You just keep you're just forcing your bit, and I'm severely depressed.
What
This.
else is new?
You're telling me you've never heard of this before? Chicka Chicka Boom Boom?
I can't watch that, dude. I'm recording.
That's fair.
I'll listen to it afterwards, bro.
Okay.
I'm watching it. I don't know what this is, Josh.
This is such a big part of like everyone's childhood that I know.
Not mine.
Yeah, and you know
Obviously.
what? You're like apparently a part of a whole other world. Apparently, that 2-year age difference puts you in a whole other reality than us.
Apparently.
I don't even know. To be fair, maybe I was just raised because I was the youngest sibling, so maybe I was just raised in older stuff. That's why I relate to Chew more.
Yeah.
Maybe that's
I
it.
don't know. It's weird because I feel like I was raised on older stuff, but I guess not. I feel like I was just raised in a weird manner.
Like a
I
mansion.
only ever,
You were in like a haunted mansion?
You beat me to it.
I'm definitely not a mansion. I was raised in like a trailer, and the only TV show I had access to was PBS Kids, unless I went to my grandma's, and then I could watch Nick Jr.
Yeah. Well, listen. Yeah, I don't know what I was about to say because
Sorry.
you just interrupted. Oh, that reminds me. Someone's big day is coming up.
Yo,
Oh, dude, yeah, that's right. Josh is getting married.
no, I am not. This is
Oh
not
wait,
true.
we can't say that.
No,
We actually can't say that.
no,
I mean,
that's
You
right.
literally can't because it's not true.
Well, we say lies all the time.
Fair enough, I guess.
But anyway, yeah, no, he is not getting married. But well, we don't know. Maybe one day you will.
Maybe one.
I can't
Hopefully.
confirm anything. Hopefully, do you think there's something very special about marriage in particular?
Me?
Yes.
Who else was talking?
You know.
Okay, well,
It's true. It's your birthday coming up soon.
Yeah,
man.
it's
How
my
you
birthday.
Feeling? How you feeling?
I'm turning 56. You know, I'm feeling good.
yeah,
That's awesome,
Yeah.
man.
My bones are currently turning to dust as we speak.
yeah, right. Well,
Are we going to record a special birthday episode?
Well, no, because you said you were going to be busy on your birthday.
I might be busy on my birthday.
What do you mean you might?
Well, as in, like, I have stuff I'm doing with friends, but we don't know when we're supposed to be doing it.
What do you mean? It's like
Like,
so
as
soon.
in, like, we've been debating times on, like, it's either gonna happen at noon or it's gonna happen at, like, 5 o'clock.
Like in the morning?
No, in the afternoon.
This is a lot like my birthday.
Well, maybe you should figure it out, buddy. Well, listen, man. All I'm saying is that you may be getting up there, bro. But I believe you can make it. You can get famous.
Before what age?
70.
Death.
But anyway, hey, you know what? You know what? We've had a really good episode, man.
You sound so embarrassed.
What? Embarrassed about what?
You know.
I was sad. That's my voice is shaky because I'm sad because you're
Yeah.
maybe because you're getting old and you don't have very long left.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking I'm gonna be without a co-host because Josh is going off to fight in the military,
Yeah, he's going off to fight in the magic war.
and you're gonna die. So I'm gonna be all alone. Well, I technically no, because we know other people. So I'm gonna have to find new replacements for you guys. I'm gonna have to do it season 2 casting.
I mean, you have Akai.
Yeah,
Yeah, and Saren.
that's gonna be the season 2.
Yes,
Yeah.
you,
All right.
Saren, and Akai.
That's season. What happens if I'm gone? Who's gonna replace me? I'm gonna have to go back to the chalkboard. Listen, guys, we don't have time. We don't have time for this. I need to go back to the chalkboard. I need to think about all this. But hey,
Yeah.
you know what, man?
What?
There's one thing. There's one thing I think we can get from all this today.
And what's that?
Wow, 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 wow.